Welcome to the Heart of Central, where we shine a light on the people, pride, and passion that make Central so special. Each week, we will bring you sports highlights, behind the scenes stories, and moments that show what it truly means to be a Wildcat. This is the Heart of Central. Friday night at Zachary. Packed crowd, loud stands, and so much on the line. What an atmosphere for high school football.
We showed up ready to play, and, we just had to know we had to make a statement.
All right, let's count them down. These are our top 5 moments of the week. Late in the first quarter with Central up 14-7, the defense makes a statement. Jake Gyro shoots the gap, blows the play up in the backfield, and boom, the ball comes loose. Bo Hill dives on it, and the Wildcats take over. Next play, Gassett finds Marcus Watson on the out route. He's going to juke one, make another one miss, and he's going to walk into the end zone.
Great stop by our defense and way to execute our offense to make the easy score to go up 21-7.
53 seconds on the clock. 3rd and 15 from the Wildcats 15. One stop, and Zachary would get the ball back. Gassett's going to keep the ball himself with a quarterback run, and he's going to get great blocking up front. Mack breaks loose all the way to the Bronco 43, and that's going to be the dagger. The Wildcats are going to kneel it out from here and seal the win.
Great blocking up front by our lineman and great run by Max to be able to finish the game.
Midway through the third quarter, Zachary's up 27-21 and threatening again. 4th and 2, Jaden Garnett gets in the backfield and gets a hand on the runner. Billings and Joseph finish him off and get the ball back for the Wildcats. Next drive, Gassett drops back, fakes the hitch, and throws a beautiful deep ball to my co-host, Keaton Womack, down the sideline and gets the Wildcats inside the 20. 2 plays later, Shane Brown takes it in 20 yards to the end zone, and the Wildcats retake the lead.
Huge momentum switch, defense getting a stop, and the offense being able to execute and get the score right there. Amazing.
6:59 left in the first quarter. Zachary up 7-6, and they're going to kick it deep. Marvin Joseph fields it at the 6 and hits the seam, and he's off to the races. Lane Billing lays out 2 defenders on the play, one at midfield and another near the goal line. And Shane Brown never gives up and seals the play at the end and gives Marvin Joseph a cutback lane. He's going to take it 95 yards to the house, and the Wildcats back on the board.
That's how you answer back. Being able to score off of special teams is a great momentum switch.
Play number 1. 10.5 minutes to go. Wildcats backed up at their own 5-yard line, and we put together a drive for the ages. First play, Shane Brown burst through for 40 yards, lowering his shoulder to finish the run at the 45. Later in that drive, facing 4th and 4, Gassett throws the ball to Keaton Womack and lets him do the rest. He leaps over a defender and keeps the drive alive for the Wildcats. A few plays later, Shane Brown finishes what he started. He spins through contact and finds the end zone, and the Wildcats push the lead to 8.
That's what I'm talking about. 95-yard drive, being able to push all the way down the field and be able to score at the end. That's Wildcat football right there.
What a night for Central football. Big-time plays, relentless effort, and a statement win on the road.
That's the top 5 moments of the week.
And we'll see you right here next week on the Heart of Central.
First of all, hats off to Zachary. What a just war of a contest, and neither team ever stopped fighting, so hats off to those guys and the type of ball that they played. So proud of our kids who were beat up on the defensive side of the football. 2 defensive linemen didn't play, and then we got beat up throughout the course of the night. Jake Gyro, who has just been such a constant for us, went down in the middle of the football game, and we just had to rely on our depth and guys off of both sides of the football to go in there and try and help us win the thing. And when you go on the road and you beat a team that's the caliber of Zachary like that, and are able to withstand them at their own place, and then the way that we won it, having to get the first down at the end and busting the big long run and everything, just made me really proud, man. One of those nights that game could have gone either way, and there was a million reasons for us to say we can't win this thing, but I thought our kids played really strong and found a way to get it done, and excited to be playing our best ball down the stretch. The length of that drive, and the consistency, to not have that one big play that just would, popped it all, but just to consistently and methodically work our way down the football field was something that allowed us to settle in and say, hey, we can play with these guys. And we got up 21-7 at one point, and you wish that you'd have been able to extend that lead. I think we've been flat coming out of half times for a while now, something that we got to look at as a staff and just make sure that we're doing that right. Continue to challenge those guys and motivate them throughout the course of the halftime, and maybe not let them get so sedentary almost, But all in all, starting off fast, something that was huge. In many ways, we were a no-name defense the other night, just a bunch of guys flying around, playing the game the way it's supposed to be played, you know, and that's what I'm so proud of. Like, you know, the wins and losses are a dime a dozen, but just knowing that we're starting to play the brand of football that we're capable of and that we want to see. And that's just physical, nasty, play, you know, till the whistle blows, defend every blade of grass, you know, and you're starting to see that, you know, some guys that really stepped up in the last several weeks. Jaden Garnett has been playing out of his mind at defensive end. Just a man possessed out there, physical, great motor. We had guys like Brody Ogeron, who, you know, isn't always a every down player for us, that stepped up and did a really good job. Brought some guys over from the offensive side of the football who had to give us some depth throughout the course of the week. And Graham Harris and Landon Crochet, and then Brody Deal is the guy that had the big play at the end of the football game. I love that, man. Back up against the wall, you know, on the road, and against all odds, you know, going the length of the field. I thought Zachary played us the tightest in special teams, and you know, so for them to pin us back like that multiple times, and us to just not flinch and say, hey man, you know, if we got to go 95, we'll go 95. So big night out of the offensive line. I thought they did a great job in protection. The wide receivers continue to play well. Shane Brown is always a dude, smiling ear to ear and just making plays left and right, you know. So, you know, moving forward into week 10, you know, you really are wanting this game to catapult you into the playoffs. And as the numbers look, you know, Coach Robbie Ellett does all our bracketology, if you will, moving into the playoffs. And we're looking at like a 5 or 6 seed. So, you know, I think it's really a blessing that we're not going to get a bye. The reason I say that is because I think this team needs to play as much football as it can to continue gelling. But, you know, awesome to be a top 6 seed and know that we'll be at home for the first round of the playoffs. This week's all about momentum moving into that, man. And, you know, to me, it's not about who we play, but it's how we play. Scotlandville has a lot of talent all over the field, struggle with a little bit of organization here and there at times and consistency. But absolutely have the ability to scare you to death and put you in situations where if you sleepwalk through a football game, you know, they can make you pay. So, you know, the how we play is so important this week, you know, and going and playing our brand of ball. And if we do that, we feel really good about our chances.
Y'all, the Den was absolutely electric Wednesday night, and I was there, and I'm telling you, our Lady Wildcats came out with fire. It was a classic 16 versus 17 matchup with Central hosting Ponchatoula right here at home. Our girls made a statement, sweeping the Green Wave in 3 straight sets, 25-17, 25-22, and 25-17 again in set 3. From the very first serve to the last point in set 3, you could feel it. They were ready. Lit up with energy by Addison Guy's 14 kills, Central answered every Ponchatoula rally with confidence and control. Addison, Lori Morris, and Stella Wolf were fierce at the net, getting their hands on everything, swinging hard, and keeping the energy high. Their presence up front made it tough for Ponchatoula to get anything going offensively. And once our defense settled in, the offense absolutely took over. Madison Eastwood added 11 kills, Wolf finished with 4, and Morris not only tallied 7 kills, but also stacked 4 solo blocks and assists. Just make it rolling and fun volleyball to watch. Setting it all in motion was Kinley Reams, who delivered 32 assists, spreading the ball around perfectly, with Lexi Gershio up back, anchored the defense with 17 digs, keeping plays alive all night long. And don't forget, Anna Kent sealing the sweep with an ace to close out set 3, and the crowd went wild. Personally, one of my favorite parts of the night was just seeing this group finally healthy and whole again. The chemistry, the energy, the celebrations, it all felt right. And the atmosphere, the Den was rocking. Parents on their feet, the student section was loud from start to finish, and that playoff energy just filled the gym. That's what makes Central truly special. With this win, Central improves to 20-13 and moves into the regional round to face top seed Dominican down in New Orleans on Saturday. Dominican's a powerhouse. Even back when I was playing, they were a force. They've won 5 straight state titles before last year. But if our girls bring the same energy that they had Wednesday night, this could be one to remember. Great job, Lady Wildcats. You made us all proud. Let's go get it done in round 2. Go Wildcats.
I'm Wyatt Graves, and I am the owner of Fundamentals Early Learning Center. We opened in Central in 2013. I believe our kids and our community deserve the best opportunities to learn. If I desire to help people build a good life, you have to have a great community to live in. And I think that comes from businesses supporting the community, especially the school system. Just recently, we opened Kaizen Co-work and Event Space. That's a place where people can pay memberships and have a remote workplace 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then we have an event room for parties, engagement, showers, networking events, being able to work in my community, being able to go to church in my community. All of that matters. And so supporting this is just a no-brainer. To learn more about what we're doing and how you can be a part of it, visit WyattGraves.com.
At AP Dotson, building homes isn't just business, it's family. With 3 generations of experience, we've been designing and building quality homes across Baton Rouge, Central, Zachary, and beyond. From move-in ready homes to fully customized dream builds, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. We believe in craftsmanship, honesty, and creating spaces where memories are made for a lifetime. Discover why families all over Louisiana choose AP Dotson. Call us today at 225-261-5222 or visit apdotson.com.
My name is Joey Giles. I am the president and CEO of Electric Equipment Enterprise. The business was founded in 1989, and we purchased the business in 2017. We sell power distribution and transmission equipment to utilities and industrial and commercial users. We deal with the Exxons, Entergys, Demcos, Quecos, Dows, as well as the engineering firms and distributors around the state. The reason I support Central High is it's home, and I love seeing kids work hard and giving them an opportunity to work.
All right, Wildcats, it's time for Hall Pass. We're hitting the halls to see what's going on and to see what people really think. From hot takes to hallway debates, let's see what Central's talking about today.
What's your hot take? Would you rather no AC or flickering lights all day?
Oh my, I think no AC. I'm okay with being hot.
Yes.
Would you rather drop a touchdown pass or fumble?
Drop a touchdown pass.
Good take.
Cold showers or a hot classroom?
Hot classroom.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right, hot take. Would you rather soggy cereal or burnt toast?
Burnt toast.
Okay.
Okay, would you rather wet socks or an itchy tag in your shirt?
An itchy tag is really annoying. I'd rather wet socks.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, JC. Would you rather cold pizza or warm Coke?
Warm Coke. Would you rather interception or a game-winning sack?
As a defensive guy, your coach, I would prefer a game-winning interception.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we good?
We good.
Hey, man, y'all.
Okay, would you rather sticky hands or sandy feet?
Sandy feet, for sure.
Hi everyone, I'm Dawn Troutman, principal here at Bellingrath Hills Elementary. Today is one of my most favorite days. It's our annual book character parade. And the book that I chose was Dragons Love Tacos. You're gonna see lots of footage of our students enjoying parading around the cafeteria, handing out candy, and collecting candy from each other. Come on in. This is such an amazing event that we look forward to every year. I think our kids had a great time and we can't wait to do it again next year.
In Central, we believe in giving students real skills for real success, and we don't wait until high school to start. Our middle school students are already exploring career and technical education through programs like Mr. Perkle's carpentry class. Recently, that program received a grant from the National Center for Construction Education and Research, or NCCER, the nation's leader in construction education. This grant will help support and grow this important program. Let's take a look.
My name is Dustin Perkle. I'm in my 10th year at Central Middle School. I'm the NCCER instructor for core and carpentry. So the NCCER courses are given to 7th and 8th grade students. The 7th grade students take core and the 8th grade students take carpentry. Matt Clark is the NCCER Workforce Development Manager, and he contacted me informing me that there was a grant opportunity. The grant was for $10,250, and my goal to use these funds was to expand the shop. Traditionally, the shop was half class and half shop, and so we wanted to expand the shop and have students with more opportunities for engagement and to participate. The need for skilled laborers is in high demand, not only in the state of Louisiana, but across the country. And this class will give them the basic foundation to where they can be successful if they enter into the workforce. I'm excited for the opportunities that these students have to use these new hand tools and power tools, and I can't wait to see the positive impact that they're going to have on the Central community.
We take tailgating very seriously. The hours of training and preparing, the focus and determination to be the best, all to make sure when football season kicks off, you're ready. And to get your gear to the big game, having the right vehicle is just as important. At Jerry Lane Chevrolet, we have a large selection of Chevy trucks to make sure you bring home the win for your tailgate experience. Come see us at Jerry Lane Chevrolet and be the MVP of your tailgate.
At Neighbors Federal Credit Union, we've been helping families reach their goals for over 70 years. From savings and checking to loans and mortgages, Neighbors is here to make banking simple and personal. Proud to be Wildcat Legacy sponsors, Neighbors FCU, where you're more than a member, you're family. Trade has been the backbone of industrial construction across the Gulf Coast since 1982. As a family-owned company, we provide the experience and resources to handle projects for every size, from mechanical and structural work to civil construction, pipe fabrication, midstream services, ASME vessels, and industrial storage. Built on values like safety, integrity, and teamwork, Trade is powered by its people and trusted by repeat clients across decades. Trade, real people, real solutions. At Moro Physical Therapy, we're proud to serve the Central community with expert care in physical, occupational, and speech therapy. For more than 40 years, families across Louisiana and Texas have trusted our team to help them recover, rebuild, and get back to what they love the most. From athletes returning to the field to neighbors regaining strength after an injury, Moro PT is here for Central every step of the way. Moro Physical Therapy, restoring motion, improving lives.
Up next, we're going to check in with our Central High School band and their road to Northwestern. Let's take a look.
So the Classic on the Cane is the contest that is held at Northwestern every year. It's been going on for well over 30 years, and it's become one of the staples of marching band competitions in Louisiana. We were really looking for something that we could latch onto, that the students would latch onto, as we always do, and we found a show product that had a lot of music from Pure Imagination, and it also had A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman. So with Pure Imagination, we were trying to figure out how we connect those two ideas to make a visual package as well, and what we decided on was to talk about chrysalis. And so the idea of the show is that we start off in a secret garden, and then the butterfly develops a cocoon and then develops into a butterfly towards the end of the show. So on Saturday, we were ready to go. The students were locked in from the warm-up until we got onto the field. We had a really strong showing. We were super excited about what we saw and what we heard while we were on the field. And then sitting at awards, and we got superior in auxiliary, and we got superior in band, and we got an excellent rating in percussion. And then we go to the class placements, and we completely swept the class, which was really awesome. And then looking back at the overall recap, we were actually placed 6th in the entire contest, which is really, really great for a group our size. Band is a great place to learn about music, but it's also a great place to gain extra musical skills as well. It's a great place to learn about yourself, to push yourself and challenge yourself, to grow. And it's also a great place to meet friends that may very well be lifelong friends.
Today we're catching up with junior runner Danielle Cullen from the CHS cross country team. Cross country is such a unique sport. It's all about pushing yourself to beat your personal record, but at the same time, every stride you take contributes to the overall team score. It's an individual challenge with a big team spirit behind it. Let's hear from Danielle about how this season has gone and what keeps her motivated and what's ahead as they get into regionals. Cross country is known for being a very tough and rewarding sport. How does running make you feel, and what keeps it keeps you coming back to it?
Running, it generally just like makes me feel blessed because not everybody's like able to run, and God has really blessed me with the strength and everything to run as much as I do and stuff like that. And that's really what like keeps me coming back to it. It's knowing like I'm really blessed to be able to do it.
How do you feel the team has performed this year? Are there any standout meets or moments that have really stuck with you?
So the team, there has definitely been a lot of individual improvement this year, and there have been lots of PRs and personal records and season bests and everything this year. And at our Port Hudson meet, this was like one of our best meets that we performed at. We had out of our boys, we had 2 boys. They placed second and third. Philip Watts placed second at our Port Hudson meet, and then Jude Cullen placed third. And then for the girls that week, Zayla, she placed 11th place.
How do you think the sport has helped you grow, not just as an athlete, but as a person and a student?
This sport has definitely helped me grow in like my leadership because like being captain of the girls team and everything, I've had to learn how to sharpen my leadership skills in order to help them with what they need. And it has definitely helped me with my discipline. So as a student and like in life and everything, discipline's like very important because like you're gonna have to do stuff even if you don't want to do it. So definitely with school, like I have to do stuff and work that I don't want to do, and it helps me get stuff done.
Well, going off of that, cross country requires a lot of discipline. How do you think this sport has helped you develop habits that will benefit you both in school and in life?
Going off of what I just said, it's helped me develop like discipline habits and everything. So even whenever I'm like lacking motivation or something, like I still get up, get stuff done that I need to get done, and then I rest afterwards. And yeah.
So regionals are coming up. How does the team feel heading to that meet, and what are your goals?
We're definitely feeling very hopeful of how we will perform and everything. We've all worked really hard for this race and stuff like that. And our goal is it's just to try our best and trust our training and that we've really worked up to this moment.
Every runner has that one thing that keeps them going. What is your why? What motivates you to keep running?
What motivates me to keep me running is like the feeling of accomplishment that I feel after a race or anything. And going off of what I said in an earlier question, just knowing like I'm blessed. I'm grateful for every single run that I have and everything. So just knowing that.
Okay, and before we end, if you give a student one message on why they should join the team, what would it be?
They should join the team because for cross country, even like you can't just join like knowing like you're going to automatically be good at it. It takes a lot of dedication and hard work in order to be on the team. But we all support each other. We all help each other, and we're more than just like a team. We're all like a family. We spend a lot of time with each other. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you.
That's a wrap on this episode of The Heart of Central. Our Wildcats continue to make us proud on the field, in the classroom, and throughout our community. Don't miss the next episode premiering every Thursday night at 7 o'clock on the Central Community School System YouTube page. Tune in for the latest stories, highlights, and the moments that show the true heart of Central. Thanks for watching, and go Wildcats.